Well, hello everybody and welcome back. I've had several people ask me how I carry all the stuff that I say I carry, and I'm just going to go through a little bit of what I carry so you get an idea of what you can and don't want to carry. First of all, I'm going to start packing up my tools in my toiletry bag, which probably needs replacing. It's getting pretty worn out from all the rattling and everything. But first I have my spare spokes that I usually put at the bottom there because it's nice and flat. Then I have my tools that I carry. I got a little miniature hammer. It's great for pounding the wheel loose so it comes out. So I put that in there. I've got an adjustable wrench, adjustable lock pliers, a snips. It's great for snipping off the cable ties if I need to get to something. Needle nose. And then I've got a large Phillips and a flathead, and a small Phillips and flathead. Then I've got my tire tube, forgot what you call these, like levers and stuff to help get the tire off the rim. Carry those there. Some Loctite, in case I get some screws that work loose. Couple wrenches. I don't use these too often. And I've got a needle nose pliers. I used this when I was out in Florida. I was picking up a lot of sawgrass in the chain, and after a while it binds up, so I carry that. My Allen wrenches. And this is probably the most common one that you want to get, is a 5mm. Seems there's a lot of 5mm on it. And then I've got some assorted sizes in there. And I usually set those on the side just so they're easier to pick. I've got my spoke wrenches. I usually just use this one, but I carry this one just in case I may get rid of this one. Little bit of electrical tape, and then I've got spare caps for the tire in case I need those. I got a little pack of miscellaneous stuff here. I've got enough of these in there. And I've got a couple extra little bands, for my lights in case they bust. I'm going to toss that over there. So that's basically it. I do carry some slime. I think I put in here. And a tube of bike chain lube, WD-40. So that is basically it for the bag here. And I'll pack that. And that goes inside my other carrying bag. I put my Allen wrenches in there. I'll put my spare bike tube items in there. I've got some zip ties. And when I start packing this, well, here, I'll tell you what else I got in here. I've got some talcum powder, some aspirin, some sunscreen, and spare SD cards. And that zips in there and stays in there. So this is my spare tire. You can see it's nice and compact. a little bit bigger than a softball. And that's the first thing I load in here. Oh, before I do that, I got some tire patches in here. But I pack this in here first, right in the back. Then I'll take my tool bag, slide that in for here. Next is my battery operated tire inflator. This is a great item to have. I slide that in there. And I make sure I got it at the right angle that I don't accidentally turn it on. I did that once. And here's the nozzle for it. And I've got my spare work gloves. These are great to have, you know, when you start taking things apart, so your hands don't get all wet, oily and dirty, you know, from packing everything. And I slide those in there. I carry an extra alligator clamp. I use these. I love these things because you can tighten these suckers down really tight. And I use this kind of as a leverage for some of my other ones that I can take on here and give it a little extra twist so it's nice and hard. So I carry that with me. Tuck that over there. Here's my spare inner tube. Nice and packed. I could just put this in here, but I want to put this in here like this just to give it more protection, so you don't accidentally get it bound up between you know, some sharp objects. So I stack that in there, and we're ready to go out for a ride. And I usually take an ice bottle and put the ice bottle in there, and then you can zip this up. And this bag is really nice. It holds a lot of stuff. You got the side pouches here. You've got a zipper up here. I usually put my SD cards or the GoPro batteries up in here, or underneath if it's really hot, just on top of the ice bottle. But today's not too bad out there. Let me see if you can see this. I'm going to angle this up just a little bit. There. So on the bike here, I just have a trail camera cable lock. I just keep it in here. I could put it in here, but it's a lot easier just to keep it here. It's not something not bulky. So as I pack this rear basket, this is a pretty good sized basket. I really like this. You can mount a lot of stuff on here. I got my back strobe light on here. I've got my turn signals on here, and then my marker lights that are all battery. And let me see. Let's start by packing in. I just have a little piece of foam that I found here, because I slide that in there, and then on top of that I have my spare battery in here. It's all ready to go, all charged up. I could put it on top, but I want to give it a little bit more protection, and this has been working out really good. It's durable, and I can just fit this in here, and the cushion on the bottom just gives it a little bit more protection with the bumps and whatnot. So then we take our big one here, and I like this one because it's got some straps on here. You can wrap it around the side of your basket and snap it, and that alone is enough to prevent this bag from falling off. But they've got some straps in the back here. You can wrap it around the back of your basket. But what I usually do is I've got some bungee cords. I'll put a bungee cord under here. If I can find the opening. And that's basically it. I've got a spare bungee cord. I don't think I'm going to need that. One bungee cord's enough. And I usually carry 2 ice bottle waters. So that goes in my insulated deal there. And we're all set to go. We're going to be going on a little tour here in Anderson, Texas. So we're going to make a video and get it uploaded so you guys can watch. Appreciate you coming along, and I hope you enjoyed that little item, how we put everything together in our bike. Till next time, adios.